All right, what's going on, everybody? We are doing a technique critique for one of our online lifters, Ethan here. Let's go ahead and take a look. He's doing a 66 kilo slow pull snatch triple. I've just got the first rep of that triple here, but let's go ahead and take a look at it. All right, so right off the bat, starting position is a little bit low. Right in this position, he's got his hips almost level with his knees, and if we're looking at it from the side, his shoulders are almost in line with the bar. So I'd like to see him get his hips up a little bit higher and his shoulders in front of the bar a little bit more. It's a small critique, but that would help a little bit. Not a bad lift. One of the reasons that we do the slow pull snatch is to try and make sure that we're in perfect positions throughout the entire pull before we launch or before we drive that bar up into our catch position. So we do the slow pull snatch just to make sure that everything is correct there. So let's go ahead and see how it all looked. Let's go ahead and go frame by frame. So we already talked about the start position. Fixing that's going to fix a lot of other things. And as he really gets a little bit tighter, he does lift his hips up. So that's not bad. That's good. I would say that put him back into the perfect position. All right. So right off the bat, I'd like to see his knees go back a little bit more. He is driving them out of the way, but you can kind of see that if we look at it from the side, his shoulders are already behind the bar, which isn't going to allow him to use a lot of his hamstrings as he goes into that second pull. So I would say start with the shoulders in front of the bar a little bit more and get those knees back out of the way a little bit more. Moving into second pull. Wow, he's doing such a good job of keeping his feet flat. The biggest issue we used to have on this was that his hips would come way forward. At this point, he'd already be on his toes and his hips would already be at the bar. And so, it would just be loopy as hell. It was so much better. All right, so we can see his heels have started to come up here a little bit, but honestly, not. This is so much better than it was. I would like to see the feet stay flat a little bit more. And from here, I want to see you trying to stand up with your legs and not lean back and push the hips through. We're still missing the timing on this extension should be knees extend first, then the hips extend. And you're going a little bit more in reverse. All right. We got a little too much space between the body here and that turnover. And then if we look at the feet landing, we got toe and then heel. And I'd like to see whole foot. And that can just be emphasized and give you a little bit more time by really trying to emphasize elbows up and close at the top of that pull. It'll give you a little bit more time to get under it and stomp yourself under. But all in all, this is a really solid lift. And the next 2 reps on this are fantastic. Looking really solid there. All those SOTS presses are paying off, I think. Yeah, a whole ton of improvement on this lift from where we were a couple weeks ago. So starting position, stay over the bar a little bit more. Get those knees back, clear the road for that bar to come through. You can see we're starting to go around the knees a little bit. And you start to get behind the bar. So that'd be the main thing to work on is how can you utilize those hamstrings to your advantage without letting it affect the transition into this next part. So yeah, those are the main things that we're going to work on there. All right. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.